Hi there, it's Holly, and I'm about to film the box opening of my very first Cuddle Baby. I bought this baby a couple weeks ago, but I haven't gotten to the box opening yet. I'm just now getting to it. I've been putting it off because I really wanted to film it, and the time is right, and I'm really excited to finally be opening this. Let's see what's inside. This baby is a sculpt that I've liked for a really long time, but was never sure if I was going to get or not. And then the exact baby that made me fall in love with the sculpt came up for sale for a really good price, and I realized that the seller was in Canada, which is kind of a big deal because that meant that I wouldn't have to pay import duties. I was really not sure at first, like, should I do this, should I not? And then I decided to just go for it, and I'm really glad that I did. Looks like the seller included a blanket. That's really nice. Oh, and there's some outfits in here too, maybe. That's really sweet. I wasn't expecting a box opening. Some bubble wrap. Let's go ahead and put this box on the floor so that you can see the baby. Oh, so heavy. First of all, there's this really adorable little sleeper in here. Is this a sleeper? Yeah, oh, it's so cute. It's size newborn, and it's unicorn themed with silver glittery stars and little pink bows. That's adorable. I really like that. And here is the baby. She's pretty heavy. I think Cuddle Babies often are. Oh, speaking of babies, here's my cat. I figured I wouldn't be able to get through this without some kind of animal interruption. Excuse me, Penny. Yes, you can sit in the box. That's a perfect place for you. I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and open her up. She is a Cuddle Baby, which means that her body is entirely made of cloth, so she doesn't have painted hands or feet or anything. So she looks best in a little sleeper that covers her hands and feet, something like this. Her legs have a really nice weight to them. She feels like she's almost filled with like sand or something. I don't know. I hope it's not just sand. But anyway, she feels really nice and really heavy. Here is her face, protected with some bubble wrap. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. She is the Adelina sculpt by Elisa Marks. I've really liked this sculpt for a long time. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I would ever get it, but this is maybe one of my favorite versions ever of that sculpt, and she's so precious. I love those pouty lips. I love her really newborn coloring. She has beautiful painted hair. And she has rooted eyelashes. She has a little cut on her cheek. I don't know if you can see that. There. Wow, she's so cuddly. She has such a nice weight to her. Oh. Well, I'm really, really happy that I got this baby. She seems so perfect. When I knew that I was expecting her, I also got some sleepers for her. I hope they fit. There was this one sleeper actually that was on my wish list for a really long time, and then I'm really glad that I checked the company website instead of buying it from a local store, because it turns out that they had a bunch of the same kind of sleeper on on clearance because of a factory error. They were printed as size 0 to 3, but they came out too small or something, and like the company claims that the zippers don't work, but I hadn't found that to be the case. They seem like they work fine. So I was able to get not just the one that I had my eye on, but actually 5 of them, because they were something like 70% off, which was really great. This company is a small business that is located in Ontario, not the same city where I live, but not too far away. So I was really excited to be supporting a sort of local small business and to get 5 sleepers that were really, really nice at a really low cost. So I'll show you those now, and then I think I'll change her into one of them and see how she looks. Here are the sleepers that I got. I was able to pick a whole bunch of them, given that discount, and I'm really happy with them. Some of them are ribbed, some of them are not. They all have these sort of like pearlized snaps up the front. There's this one. I call this color iced coffee, which I thought was apt. This one, which is a shade of like a really pale peachy pink. Then there's this one, which is the one that I originally wanted, and is this, I think, called terrazzo maybe? It's sort of like a flecked stone look in shades of teal and pink and gray and brown. It's super soft. Then there is this one, which is a dusty blue-green color. And then the last one is sort of the same dusty blue-green, but in a check print. I'm really happy with all of these. I love the colors. I think they coordinate really well. They look really modern. I think, though, we're going to change the new baby into the one that originally caught my eye, this one. I think that will look really cute on her. She is. Oh, I think this looks so precious on her. It's maybe slightly loose, but not at all in a bad way. I think it looks really cute and realistic. Oh, that's just adorable, and she looks so perfect in it. Oh, I really love that. I'm really glad that I got this sleeper and the other ones. It's going to be fun to dress her in these cute clothes. Even though the options for a Cuddle Baby are somewhat limited because you do have to make sure you kind of covered their limbs completely, I don't really think that detracts from her realism when she's all dressed up like this. I think she looks absolutely adorable. It's going to be so nice to cuddle her. I discovered when I got Selwyn, who's a 3 to 6 month size, that I absolutely love heavier babies. Before that, I only had newborns, so I'm really excited. So even though she is a newborn size, she's quite a bit heavier than my other newborn-sized reborns. So I think she'll be a great addition to the collection. And honestly, she looks completely flawless to me. I'm usually pretty picky about painting. There's only certain reborn artists that I really, really love, and I'm not sure right now who her artist is. I think I did see on Instagram, but I've forgotten at this point. But whoever they were, they did an amazing job on her. She looks absolutely adorable. I love the color of her lips. I love her hair. Her hair even has a bit of texture to it, which is really nice. And I think she looks absolutely great. I'm so happy with her. I'm really glad that I went ahead and did this. I think it would have been silly not to, since she is one of the dolls that made me fall in love with a sculpt in the first place. So it's really nice to have her. It's really nice to have another girl in the collection. I have 2 boys and 2 girls now, and I'll have fun picking out a name for her. I haven't really decided yet. I have some ideas, but now I wanted to wait until I actually saw her before I made a decision. So I will think about that and see what suits her. Anyway, she's really, really lovely. Thanks for watching.